Part 1, Chapter 1. My Journey, the Awakening, the Beginning. For many years, in fact, since I was 9, I wondered how to make things happen. Being a curious child, I liked to think about things. My questions were endless and drove my parents crazy. But I wanted to know, how does the world work? I remember one particularly sweltering day, driving home with my stepfather. At the time, we lived on a farm, and driving to school and back was an hour-long trip on dirt roads in the scorching African heat. In those days, only fancy, expensive cars had aircon, and the heat in the car was almost unbearable. Sometimes my stepfather would stop and buy us a cool drink, but not often. Most days, he would simply drive past the shop, and it was a lesson. My stepfather was all about lessons. You see, if I asked for something, it was bad manners, and I was punished. I would most definitely not get that cool drink by asking. You see, my stepfather was a gentleman, a very British gentleman, and manners were everything. One particularly hot afternoon, I started fantasizing about that cool drink. The taste of it in my mouth, the ice-cold liquid running down my throat, the icy glass bottle. I could almost see the ice-cold droplets on the outside of the bottle, and feel the coolness of the melting drops on my hands. And then it happened, magically. The car slowed down, and he pulled into the parking lot and went inside and bought us that deliciously icy cool drink. And at the time I was dumbstruck. I can remember thinking, it's so easy to make something happen. What fun! Looking back now, I'm grateful to him, because not being allowed to ask forced me to dig deeper to get my cold drink on that day. But the fact that I was not allowed to ask for things was a double-edged sword. It instilled in me a negative belief system that took decades to overcome. I am not allowed to ask for anything.